Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of 717 Scale Auto Works. I'm your host, John, and today is another episode of What Did You Buy Wednesday, where we take a look at some of the things that are in my stash. Not necessarily things that I bought this Wednesday, but things that I did buy over time. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. If you do, please give me a like, leave a comment down below, and if you're not a subscriber already, please do. So this week's What Did You Buy Wednesday comes again from the folks at Mega Hobby. It's a really shame that they are going out of business, but things happen. People move on with their lives. What we have here is a mix of parts from Gopher Racing that I've been thinking about picking up over time and finally broke down and did. And quite frankly, half off doesn't hurt at all. I do have plans for all of these goodies except for one, which was actually a purchasing mistake on my part, but I'm sure I can find some use for it. Comment down below if you think you know what I'm going to use these on. I'll reveal that at the end of the video. So we'll start with each of these items in turn. The first thing we have here is the photo etched seatbelt set. This is the yellow set. It's number 20006, again from Gopher Racing. This has got the yellow ribbon for the seat belts, as well as all of the photo etched various buckles and so on that go along with it. A nice little piece that I've been wanting to get a hold of for a while. I think adding seat belts to any kit is a fun add. In addition, keeping with the seatbelt theme, I picked up part number 20017, which is the blue shoulder harnesses. Again, this has got some detailed instructions in it, but you can see they've got the blue ribbon for the harnesses this time, as well as you can see the photo etched parts in there. And these do look like they can be used as either a 4, a 5, or a 6-point harness. Now, obviously, I'm not going to use these pieces and the yellow pieces on the same kit. That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. So I'm actually going to be using, despite what I said earlier, the blue ones. And because I was on a roll, I also picked up another number of 20007. These are the white photo etched seatbelt kits. And you can see my assistant in the background walking around wondering what I'm doing. So again, nice little piece. You got lots of the photo etched hardware as well as the white ribbon seat material. In addition to those, I picked up this piece, which is number 20002, which is the black battery kit. So this has the black wiring for the batteries as well as all of the attachments that go on and around your battery to add a little interest under the hood to the kit that I'm going to be building. So hopefully you'll know. If you haven't figured out already what I'm going to build, or if you have some ideas, again, put them below in the comments. I'd love to hear what you all think I'm going to build. This was the mistake that I purchased. Not quite sure what I was thinking when I put this one together in the order. This is number 18003. This is actually a 6-cylinder pre-wired distributor. Don't know why I bought 6. Maybe I read it wrong. Maybe I didn't have my glasses on. But I bought a 6-cylinder pre-wired distributor. I probably have a truck kit that I can use this on somewhere. This won't be in the project that I'm working on. But nonetheless, a nice piece and a little addition to add there to the build. Or to a build, I should say. And then I bought 2 packs of the carbon fiber decals. Now, I've never used these before. These will be something new for me to use. This is number 11048. This is 1/24th, 1/25th scale carbon fiber decals. These are, as far as I know, water slide decals. They say they're silkscreen, made in the USA, whatever. But these will be really nice if they work the way I have them planned for the kit that I'm using. So again, if anybody has any ideas, leave them down below. So with that, that is what I got from Gopher Racing, and I'm going to go ahead and clear off the table here and show you what my kits are. So if you didn't guess already, the kits that I'm going to be building are the 2022 Corvette hardtop convertible and the Stingray coupe. The first one up is the hardtop convertible. I know there's some mixed feelings about these C8 Corvettes. You're getting what I understand to be a world-class sports car for just north of $100,000. And in the real world, that is an absolute steal. These were not $100,000. These were significantly less than that. And that is why I was able to buy actually three of them. I got two of the hardtops and one of the convertibles. But nonetheless, the first kit, this is the Revel kit, the Revell kit. This is number 14583. You can see it's a level 4, 12, ages 12 and up. Again, standard Revell box. You've kind of got the call outs for the colors and so on the side. You've got the cool box art here on this side. And over on this side, you've got some pictures of the built up model. They're showing this one in the red. I'm going to use the carbon fiber for all of the accessories here, the wing, these little header holders, probably the front, or I should say the air dam behind the brakes, as well as the front spoiler and probably parts of the front grille and the interior as well. But you can really see how cool this kit is. You can see the underside here, not much detail there, but that's kind of how the regular kit is, or the regular car is from what I understand. But you do have some great detail in the big brakes and these big see-through rims. You see the two-tone color here for the interior as well as on the engine and on the car itself. So really super detailed kit. So this doesn't have a breakdown of the parts on the back like a lot of the new kits from, and really some of the old kits from round 2 do. But I really like these Revell kits. I think they're pretty high quality. I've gotten some shit for saying that, but you know what? I really think that they are. I think these are really good kits to build. They go together really well. And again, this is just going to be a phenomenal product. So let's take a look, and now that we're done with this one, let's take a look at the convertible coupe. So this is also the Revell kit. This is the Stingray Z51 coupe. Slight differences here because this one's a coupe. It actually has the back part of the body as well as the louvers rather than the convertible kind of treatment on there. Again, planning to use the carbon fiber on a lot of the accessories here on the bottom, on the body, I should say. And this one as well is going to be treated to the same sort of detailing that the other one will. Same basic box here. You've got the paint callouts, some details about the parts here. There's 142 parts in this kit. I forgot to look on the other one. On the hardtop, there's 147, or on the convertible, I should say, there's 147, 142 on the hardtop. Again, you've got some cool box art on here as well as the Chevy kind of logo here. And then just like with the other kit, you've got sort of the call outs here. You can see this with the hardtop with the roof on. They've got the chassis here where you can see the engine detail. Don't know how much of that is ultimately going to be seen when the kit is put together or not. You can see again the same chassis cutouts here as well as the same two-tone interior, both with the Targa on and without. This one is showing sort of like a silver alloy kind of wheel setup. The other one was showing a black. And then the back of the box again, we've got the call outs for the different age levels. This is probably just a standard box bottom. So I'm not going to do an opening on these kits right now, but they are the kits that I'm going to use all or many of these Gopher accessories on. So I'm hoping that we put them together and we come up with really a phenomenal looking finished kit. Let's take a second and talk about colors though, shall we? So I personally have been using Scale Finishes paint for a number of years now, actually, ever since I started airbrushing. These are great paints in my opinion. You can see they're pre-thinned. Jameson will build these out, will create these from the original color specs. So these are as factory close as you can get without coming from the factory itself, I guess. This is specifically for a 2021 Corvette, but I chose the Zeus Bronze Metallic as one of the colors. Not sure. I think I'm probably going to do this on the hardtop. For the convertible, I'm using the color code GMO, the Rapid Blue, which is like a light electric blue. You can kind of see that in the bottom here, what that looks like. That's going to be really sharp, I think, on the convertible. And then I always use the Scale Finishes Super Primer as the base coat. Jameson's also got these new bottles that are super cool. You can see the difference between the two. They're, you know, a little bit narrower and a lot taller than the old ones are. So hopefully, yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't care. He had to do what he had to do. I have no strong feeling one way or the other, as long as my droppers can get in there and pull the paint out, which they'll be able to do. So if anybody's interested, I'm using a Wada Neo airbrush. I'll probably get a lot of hate for that. It's a very basic brush, nothing fancy really at the end of the day, but it's all I need, and it does the trick for me. Maybe at some point I will upgrade on that. All right, with that, thank you for joining me for another episode of What Did I Buy Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed the video. I sure did enjoy digging into my stash and so showing you some of my upcoming projects. I promise I will start getting back down here and doing more build-up videos. I'm going to work on the diorama that I showed you last week, and then get these Corvettes in the queue for getting built up as well. Plan to do more of these. I have quite a stash. Somebody called me a collector builder, and I love that. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. Got lots of things to share with you. Hope you did enjoy seeing some of the things that are in my stash. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like down below. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It costs nothing. And hit the bell if you want to get notifications for future content that I put out. In the meantime, be kind to one another. This hobby is about being kind to each other. We don't need to be mean. There's enough of that in this world. Everybody take care, and I will see you next week on What Did You Buy Wednesday?